will not pot. I will not pot.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't need to pod or anything.
Oh, good call.
So,
Oh shit. PSO2 settings.
oh boy.
Well, I mean, of course that.
I don't even need to open her.
Nice PSO.
I don't even need to open her.
That's not me. That's no shields.
Ding.
So the shields are not big enough, so I have to make bigger shields. Okay, good to know.
Someone's on Scholar instead of Astro.
Yeah.
Here,
Wait, I thought Smart
actually,
was Scholar.
no, it like only a few people
They
have
have
food
PTSD
buff,
from
so
that.
food buff might help too. A little bit more HP.
I got plenty.
Pretty much.
No. Well, because we should work on scythe uptime too if we can get it.
What?
So we can alternate our scythe strat a little bit. So Zed, you see where she is now? So normally you would pull her like straight north and we would hope we'd get that mirror. If you pull her to where she is now and then wait for the mirrors to spawn, you can reposition her, so us four would always be next to a mirror. So you just have to move her kind of quick, and it just shifts the safe spots. So we can try that out too.
That's if it's Scythe, right?
Yeah.
Only, yeah, we're doing the correct axe strat. I don't think there is another one.
But if it's Axe, we could technically jump off.
Axe we always have.
Sure,
upside.
if it's axe, we can jump off. Here we go.
I can replace my Titan book when it drops.
Yeah.
Red's at B. That stuff.
My god, it's so much easier on Paladin. Holy shit.
Okay, get ready for your pots.
Not yet. Diamond Frost first.
Alright, this
Your
thing.
beaver.
Yes.
I thought it was light wrapping right away.
No. Oh wow, that's no bueno. I just got killed by a star. Fuck. Thank God for sprint. Gotta do like the look away stuff first. Fucking smart. Look away.
This is a lot of work.
Out.
Hey.
So be scythed.
Well.
Pass.
You're assuming.
Hey, what
I
if
have
we
faith.
could one-shot it?
Make sure to go to your numbers once she jumps. Or by the end of the cast at least. Hey, that's a bow tie. Excellent.
Yay! Don't
Like, we're
fuck up,
already starting off great. Woo! Okay. And then go for move in. Move in to the meteor.
Oh. The change of taking the meteors.
Yes.
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 I missed that part.
Okay.
Go for.
Bowtie number 1 was a success. That's all that matters.
We didn't have to move. We did it.
So yeah,
Still
go
a
for if you
bow
were
tie.
here, you would just skirt, and you just go to the the
Yeah.
edge.
Yeah,
You don't
so
have to be, like, dead
essentially,
center.
yeah, you just come here, and yeah, you do want to be on the edge, because what's going to happen is once the meteor comes down, the orb people should not hopefully be close enough, but we'll probably want to scooch in just a smidge, because we're going to take the wave that comes after that orb as well. And we would not want to clip each other with it, because that would be bad.
The only thing this strat doesn't fix is our inability to count to 3. So you still have to pay attention to your numbers afterwards. Exactly.
Got it.
Yep.
Here we go. It's a
Hey.
13-second countdown.
What are you doing, little nudge monster? Now, game. Clap.
Am I hitting Divine Veil too early there?
No.
Okay.
Red's a B again. That stuff. Nice.
No one saw that.
Yep. Point that at a kitty. Look away.
Okie dokie.
Goodbye, Sabin.
No, you'll live.
Oof.
Everything's
Spicy.
fine.
Power of
That's
gear.
healthy.
The hourglass you gotta swap.
Yeah. I moved and then no one said anything, so I thought it was wrong.
Hmm.
Just gotta go.
You were in the wrong spot, Ninja. You
Was
were-
I? Oh
yeah, You were
shit.
doing the Ilya.
Fuck me. Okay, thank you.
So just to clarify, same side with orb?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so if your orb is coming from C, you want to be on C. I just fucked that up.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's okay. I did too, because I totally ran towards D because my orb was B, and I was like, wait, this doesn't seem right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
So, correct, like 1 and 3 should have switched there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Just go for it. Like,
Yes.
don't even wait for a call. Here we go. You know, for once, I'm happy Light Rampant is this early in the fight. Makes practicing this pretty easy.
Wait, Chan.
At least it's one of those things where we're not progging it. We're like, what the fuck's going on? Because I know that was us for a while. We couldn't understand why we were dying, so we said, fuck it.
Like, I don't want to fucking do this fight on Monday, oh wait.
Red's a D. That stuff. Look away. Donut.
Light chat.
Nice bow tie.
We did it.
Proud of you guys. Okay, pop your orbs. 3's in the middle. Oh, I got clipped.
I was missing an orb buddy on my side.
Yeah, someone went to the wrong side there. One of the orb people. It's up and right, like
Right.
through the 2 orbs.
Oh, yeah, I went down and right. Sorry.
Fucking Avyuir.
Yeah, who messes up orbs? not me.
To
There
be
you go.
fair, it was fine until I got clipped by an AoE, so.
It's so scary because I'm like, will I bean Zad? Maybe.
Mhm.
Who knows?
Oops. Red's a B. Oh my god, what am I doing?
Something. Save it.
It's contagious.
Sorry. No, I'm trying to look at this orb thing while also trying to do this fight.
Because Saban's not an Astro, you only have an S size. So, aka, you can't fuck up. Well,
I think we're dead.
Yeah.
yeah.
I should not have accepted that res.
I mean, I can go out and switch. It's not a big deal.
no. I was just playing around. I'm gonna safety Medico.
Just be
Why not?
better.
If Saban is ever a scholar, you guys will not get a safety heal there. Just saying.
Make sure to bait the cleave.
Optimization station. Here we go.
This Astro opener is too OP.
It is really strong.
every time I'm trying not to hit pot.
Oh no. I just fucked everything up. My
Back
opener
in
for our
Ninja.
non-parsed run. Oh no.
Red's a D. Butt stuff.
There's a lot of butt stuff.
It's okay. Butt stuff is best stuff.
I'm appreciative of it.
Doesn't butt stuff have more uptime?
Yes.
Feels like it.
Oh, what?
What did you do?
Did I kill a bunch of people there?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna get hit by this. Boom.
I was trying to eke out an extra global cooldown by popping arm's length there.
I can't wait till we progress enough to practice the strat.
I figure if we're practicing stuff, I might as well try it.
If you have any
I
other
mean-
crazy shit you wanna do, now's the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say right now is probably the best time to do it
That's why I want
since
Scholar friends.
Yeah, that's why I'm on Paladin.
we know we're just gonna be wiping anyway.
It's a clipped asylum.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Smurf.
Red's a B. Butt stuff. Look away. Out. Go for swap.
Hmm?
When you move the chains in, you gotta be careful to watch for the orbs next to you. Because you might just run right into one.
That's what I did. I had no idea. Okay.
Yeah, so ideally...
That was the first time I got chains too, and I was like, oh, hey bud.
I think ideally you want to wait for the orbs to be in the middle before running towards the tower. There should be time.
So sticks and balls can't touch. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunately not.
Oh, I forgot the veil. It's up right now. Hey.
Red's at B. Front. Silly cat. Might use the
That was a
silly
sweet
purple kitty.
great cast.
Hey. Oh wait,
Bert?
other way.
What are you doing, silly? Got a cat using my arm as a
Oh
pillow.
my god.
Everything was fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
I blocked that auto, by the way. Before we get onto the everything was fine train.
Look away.
Great,
Not
you're
bad.
doing your job.
Out.
So you should always shelter on there.
I didn't shelter on him. I got lucky.
So it sounds like Smarth was right then.
Everything is ruined in my rotation at the moment. I don't know where I'm at. We're just starting over.
Hourglass.
1 and 3 need to swap.
Oh,
I didn't move in fast enough.
It already feels so much nicer not just being like 4, 4, 4.
Is that your arranged?
Yeah. Here we go.
Really purple kitty. And now. Red Zippy. What do you want to do for dinner, sweetheart? Front? I don't know.
oh shit.
Goodbye, Coco. Yeah. Kind of want Thai food. Okay.
Oh,
You son of a bitch.
Hmm.
I'm tired, okay?
Join the club. Look away. Doing it? Since we're doing uptime strat, I can pop sad swap. Oh wait, no, fuck, that's an hourglass.
Yeah, it was a bow tie.
Sorry. That's not good. That was my bad. Should have told me to
I'm
say
not
no,
sure
fuck
A
off.
is.
Already making things. Watch for 2. Here we go.
Oops. Red's a D.
Oops.
Run. Outside.
I'm dead. JK.
I believe in you, Sabin.
Glad someone does.
Thank you, Power of Gear.
Look away.
We're good.
Check your numbers. 3's in the middle.
Oh!
Holy fuck, we did it, boys and girls. Hey!
Tax.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Let's do it again.
Nice. That seems a lot, I don't know, easier.
I see why that's the pug strat. That seems way easier than Elio, to be honest. Maybe it's because we've been doing it for so long, though.
I wouldn't call
Apparently,
it
this is
easier.
the dev intended way of doing it. Like that's how they were supposed to be doing it.
For if you have orb. Or, well, because if you have orb, you still have to move out, so you're still losing some. Not as much as the way we were doing it. Ow.
This time you don't have to do any weird orb dodging shenanigans. Like, you don't have to do that little hook run that gets us cut sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't checking, but I know it saves me GCDs too. Because I know, like, when we were doing, like, if I had orb, like, we'd, like, be out here, and then, like, red all the way over here. I would lose, like, 2 GCDs
Yeah.
just running to the tower. And I don't lose, like, it didn't feel like I lost any GCDs while I had chain, so.
Like I had orb there, and I think I stayed 3 times.
I'll slap you with
Other
my
than
rapier,
6.
Jaden, Jordan.
Go.
Whoa, what are you talking about? Oh, you know
You-
what? No,
You
I
have
know.
a jump right there.
Yes, I do. You're correct. Although I'm not
Oops.
using it right now, even though I should still be, because I'm moving chain things. I mean, you could just tell me not to jump. I cannot jump.
I knew you were gonna die. I knew it.
Barf.
I popped wings for that too, but nope,
Oh,
it didn't work.
man.
I can get him in a second.
It's okay.
Okay. Red's a D. That's what you get for talking shit. Talk shit, get hit, Smurf. Front.
Run. Talk shit, get hit in real time.
Instant karma.
And I'll do it again.
Oh, I know you will. Save the tank?
No.
Tank was not saved.
Save the gopher.
I blame Smurf. He talks shit.
So I've seen tanks evoked drag her back to the middle there. I don't know if that actually gives uptime or not.
I don't think so. Because you're gonna move back either way.
Oh,
Just both on the same side.
hello.
Yeah. I think it's got messed up because I died. So you got both mechanics of the freeze and the tether.
Get it together, Zad.
Yeah, heal me more with your dark energies.
God knows Smurf and I are.
Oh, never mind.
Just block it, forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and parry it.
Glad that's all worked out. Thanks, Ninja.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
You should have been in your rescue quat, whatever it's called, window there. You could have let me see.
Jesus.
I could have clemency myself.
Insta cast clemency.
Yeah, fuck that.
I saw a meme on that today. It's like
been a-
Paladin at 95% health, and it's a green background instead of a blue.
Reddit D.
That's been a popular
That
one
stuff.
lately.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but like every once in a while, like you'll just get like this random paladin, like that as soon as they learn clemency and healing dungeons, like that's all they do to themselves. I'm just like, please just hit things. Don't clemency yourself. Goodbye, Smart.
Okay.
I'll get him.
Well, back in Final Fantasy XI, the greatest MMO ever made,
Oh.
Oh, you're so
paladins would
honest.
heal themselves with Cure 3.
That star looks a little goofy.
Okay, good.
Shit, I forgot which one. I think it's this one. Oh no, I was right. Woo!
Congrats on doing your job.
Shut up, Gopher. There's a lot of distractions right now.
Proud of you, Dinsla.
That was a really lucky guess right there.
It's 50-50.
Look away. Please be donut. Oh, you fucking cunt.
Hey, no, we want to work on the other one.
But my combo.
But I have to do things if that happens.
My combo's all fucked up because I had to res people. That was
Gopher
a
ran right into that orb.
beautiful
I
orb
tiptoed.
explosion.
I wasn't
Can I
even
have
No,
2 seconds,
it looked
please?
on my screen. You just were like, "What's up?"
No, I went.
There wasn't even like a delay on my end, Gopher. It
I
was
went
just
skirt,
like,
skirt. It was a tiptoe. It was a dainty tiptoe.
Are you tiptoeing in your Jordans?
Did I hit it actually? Because I wasn't sure.
That's what it looked like
did.
to me. You were just
Bullshit.
like, ah!
I went skirt, skirt. Like just like that. Skirt, skirt.
No.
It's okay. I skirt into balls too, buddy.
Damn it.
Can I have the code when it comes with, please? Or actually,
Wow, look at this
my
paladin
order's in.
cleansing
Can you
himself.
put it in
That's
for
because
me?
I forgot to hit the thing earlier.
Oh, are you doing something too? Oh, never mind. Fine. I'll just alt tab real quick and hopefully not get the group killed. Lol.
Like it felt like I needed to be in the tower, but I guess we can wait a little bit longer.
yeah, no, you
don't
have
need to
you
be.
have time. Red zip B. Front. Yeah, you have a lot more time to move to the tower with this strat than you did with the other one, so...
Okay.
I almost ran off the edge.
Should be able to see an orb falling too.
Indeed.
It's like a little timer on it.
I mean, actually look at the mechanic.
What a concept.
I don't approve.
This is all muscle memory.
Hmm?
I look at my keyboard to make sure I'm pressing the right buttons. Where's 1 again?
Hmm?
It's on your keyboard next to 2.
Ah.
Thank you so much.
And also next to Tilda.
Matilda? Who's that?
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
Such
Donut.
impudence. Light consume you.
Steady.
Now you can go. Eh?
Hmm.
Orb.
I probably should
that
have
was
moved
too
over a
big.
little further.
Yeah, you're really close to the front, Zed. Because I was watching, I was like, is this gonna bone Zed?
That
I
just
just
wants his
needed to
uptime,
switch.
yo.
Yeah, I just need to move left a little more. The front
So
back
if you
was
look,
fine.
if you look at the video, when
Okay, I
they
can
move
have
out
the
for
code
the
now.
orbs. They just let the orbs continue in like that diagonal. They don't try and like move them after moving off the marker.
Video's closed.
So like that's fine. So like if you're here, right, and then you would go out. Don't try and like wiggle your orb around, you know? Like just commit to a spot.
Yeah, probably like the best thing you do, like say you're running to 4, like once you're at 4, you probably like as your orb's getting close to you, like scoot out and then like kind of go around. And then probably by that time your orb will have shrunk and then you just pop it.
And then the other thing, just to make sure, once the chains disappear, you guys, make sure you go, if you're a chain person in the tower, once they disappear in the tower, make sure you go forward so you're touching her hitbox, so that guarantees the cleaves are going to the right people.
Yeah, and then for the orb people, I know previously like the safe spot was north and south. Make sure you guys are kind of in this east and west area so that way you don't get clipped. Because there's a good chance that if you're like even like right here, there's probably you're gonna get clipped. So just make sure you're probably a little closer to this line.
After watching that video, they exit here and then they kind of just adjust a bit like this.
Yeah.
So then it shouldn't hopefully beam the person on the tower. If you were, I guess, starting from 1-2 or 2-3, sorry. Nope, sorry, 1-2. Yeah, I was right, 1-2.
Yeah.
I'd like to get chains at some point so I can practice this.
Chains are easy. You don't need to practice chains.
I've gotten it once and we wiped really quick on it.
Aw.
And I'm the one that I have to do 2 movements. I want to make sure I don't accidentally fuck them up. That's a true ninja way to fuck things up. Here we go.
We have been doing pretty good on bow tie, so it's good to know that people know their shapes.
Because it's been bow tie most of the time.
A lifetime of pasta.
I
love
just
bow tie
stayed there.
pasta. Must be
Me
nice,
too.
Marv. Red said B. That stuff.
Your blood shall freeze.
I don't know why I popped that. That was silly. Whatever.
I think you need to move your fairy up a bit because that didn't hit
Look
Ninja.
away.
It doesn't really need to hit Ninja.
So at least on Paladin, I can pop Hollowed earlier than I would be able to pop Bullhead there. So that sketchy move from earlier won't happen.
Consume you.
Bitch.
Hey, Coco, that's an
Orb
orb.
explosion.
What?
Your orb touched you, fam. You were too
Ow.
close. You need to be like in like the inner, like the ring of
I
her
was in
hitbox.
the inner triangle.
But you
You
weren't
know how
in
she
her
has like a
hitbox.
double ring? I stand in between the double ring.
Yeah.
Uh,
You don't want to be max melee on that. You want to be like close melee.
no, as I said, I was in the inner triangle
I don't know what the inner triangle.
where 2 is. That's where I was standing.
No, you have to be in her.
That is inside her.
On my screen, you weren't in her hitbox.
Oh
It didn't look like you were anyway.
well.
Pepe hands.
okay.
It's alright. We're sorting it out.
That or you just didn't move fast enough. I'm not sure. But yeah, your orb definitely touched you. Slight caress to the back.
Oh, we start the countdown.
Fools, you would stoke the fires of conflict.
Coco, why don't you let us know when you want to call it? You sound pretty poop.
I am ready to call it after this.
Okay.
Okay.
We can do more on the actual like clear night.
Yeah.
We did it once. We can do it again, maybe perhaps.
Pepe hands.
Yeah.
Reza
On a
B.
Thursday?
After clearing 3 other fights, we'll see. Front.
Thursday's our strong day.
I thought it was Monday.
One of the days is our strong.
I didn't
day.
realize what any of them were.
Oh god.
Says the healer.
The casual, don't die. The healer's not casting heals.
I got Bennied.
I saw that.
Hit the right for the right timing, Betty.
Ah, camera! Almost ran the wrong way.
Coco, no.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away. Out.
Impudence! Light consume you.
An hourglass. Nicely done. Smarty ran right into that orb.
I sure did.
Smarf, please don't touch the balls.
I was like waiting to move into the tower. I just saw like a little potato like beeline it into an orb, and I was like, that's not good.
You can't help yourself.
Smart.
I had to change my camera angle because like I didn't notice the ball until too late because it's like slightly tilted.
Ah,
Oh, that's good. Thanks, guys, for doing this. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't know. This strat does seem like once we get it down, it seems easier than the Ilio one. So I think once we get it down, it'll be a lot nicer to do.
Which one's maximum uptime?
Fucking
The
Xeno,
Xeno
which
bow
is
tie.
fucking stupid crazy.
Yeah, because this is the in-betweeny. You still form the bow tie in Xeno,
I linked the video.
but then the orbs have to do some like really crazy shit.
Yeah. Question. I don't know about you guys, but usually Monday for me is a day I really don't want to raid. Is there like a possibility of like doing like Thursday, Sunday or something?
I think the reason we're doing Monday right now is because Smurf has a Savage group, or his Ultimate, whatever, group on Sunday.
Well, let's just fucking
Yeah.
revolve around Smarf then.
Yeah.
They're taking a break July 26th to like August 26th or something like that. So I have that like whole month open if you guys want to change the schedule.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just noticing a pattern, and for myself, Mondays are usually shitty at work.
I mean, it's like the first day back to work after the weekend. It's usually a pretty
Just
shitty
a
day for
busy
most
day.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna say Monday's my busiest day at work too. That's why I literally asked my boss, I was like, hey, can I take a 30-minute lunch so I can go home at 30 minutes early? Because I need to take a nap before race. She was
I
like,
close
sure.
on
Good,
Mondays, so I'm usually more tired on Mondays, as you can
Yeah,
tell.
noticed.
What's our Tuesday like? Because we could just start clearing on reset day.
I'm good with Tuesdays.
I'm fine.
My tea days right now are like Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh my god,
God,
Smart.
Smurf.
Fucking Smurf.
And then I know we can't do Fridays. 'Cause
Oh yeah,
Jordan
Jordan has a
does.
thing.
I mean,
All
we're
right,
fine.
well,
We
let's
don't-
try and just clear it on. We've been clearing on Thursday, you know, outside
Yeah, we don't
of a
necessarily
weird,
need
like
2 days right
hiccup.
now.
I think
And
the
she's
plan
resourceful,
was
she'll
to,
find you.
I think the plan was to go back to like our original days once like school starts, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so that's when we'll be back to Wednesday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. Because I think like we're looking to clear by I think like September, early October. So in time for like new patch. And then we'll probably disband that group.
Peace out, suckers.
Yeah.
Why don't you just buy it, Clear Smurf? Just get it done. Just get your weapon.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah, cool, like 1K.
I wonder how much it is now.
I think
How do people feel comfortable like giving over your entire account to someone to just pilot?
I'm totally not cool with that.
Yeah, no, that's
Exactly.
why I was teasing.
some people. I saw on Reddit someone was saying they use TeamViewer, but I don't know how you can do that with T. I know.
I feel like that would
I
have
think
too much
Uwu's been
latency.
cleared
Yeah.
with 7 people now,
That would what I would
or was
think
it
itself.
UCob? One of the earlier 2 have been cleared with like legit
Pr-
7 people.
I'm pretty sure it's UCOB.
You just
Oh,
buy a
because Uwu
UCOB.
has the limit break thing, right? Where you have to spam the 3. Yeah.
That's yeah.
But even then, if you have one on the floor the whole time, you still get that limit, right? You still get level 3.
You do,
I
but
know
there's some mechanics where you need 8. Like it's a dance for 8.
I know one of them got cleared with a light party. This is what I was reading. So
What?
Damn.
yeah, legit 7 people, no level 3 limits.
Damn.
It's probably UCOP.
Beefy businessman. I had to get this quest done before I forget about
There's
it.
a Reddit thread from 6 days ago
There it is.
with a video.
Was it UCob? Yeah, I don't know. My school year is likely not going to have any after school shit, by the way. So I'm gonna be pretty open for raid days.
Yeah, I was gonna say, fucking
There's
California
likely we're
is
doing
crazy.
online only for semester,
Yeah.
It's gonna
which means
be
no marching band.
it's gonna be into 2021.
Rip marching band. Was nice knowing you.
Fucking hate online learning.
It's
I
such a
wanna
shit show.
rehearse.
So how's it gonna work? Are you doing the half
I
and
don't-
half thing, or it's it like online or?
Well, with how bad California's doing right now, we're probably going all online. There's like different tiers for what we're doing. So I imagine we'll do the half and half thing next semester, like in the spring. Which will be so weird.
I mean, I
It's-
guess music, like you can sorta kinda do it online. Like you can't do any band things together, right? Like how do you do an ensemble?
You
You
don't.
don't.
Right, it'll be all solo type of things.
Yeah, I know back when I was
They won't have
in-
instruments. I can't get them instruments.
Oh my gosh, that's because I was gonna say back when I was in band, like everyone had their own instrument. Fortunately,
My kids
like
are
we
too
were
poor
lucky.
for that.
We were lucky that we weren't, fortunately. But yeah, like our band director had us like opt into like this music program online where you can do like solo and ensemble stuff like online. That was a long time ago. I'm sorry that your kids cannot afford instruments. That's rough.
My kids are omega poor.
That's kind of
so
hard
yeah,
too.
I'm
Like if you're
basically
renting instruments, like how do you keep them clean with all this
I
stuff
do it
going
all.
on? Well, I know you do it all, but like that's a risk to you.
It's not
I
like
mean-
you could drive to everyone's house, pick it up, right, for the next batch of kids, right?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I still have like a huge stack of instruments from last semester that I haven't been able to go in and clean because my school's been under construction and whatnot. They're taking this opportunity to like fix up a ton of shit in our school at least, so that's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, there's the contractor that's doing one of my projects does a bunch of schools, and he's doing more work at schools than he's ever done before right now.
It's the best time. You don't have to worry about shit. And a
Yeah,
lot of
I
our
was
stuff,
saying, no
our
kids.
power grid was super old. So like they can just turn the power off now and fix all these super old problems. Because they integrated solar panels at some point to our school, but apparently whoever did it really fucked it up. So they're fixing all of that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like basically relearn how to teach high school classes because everything I've been taught and know is for ensemble work. No, we're in neighboring districts though, and my district's pretty strong in terms of like union power, and we're pretty huge. Like I think we're second to LAUSD in Southern California. So like whatever my district does, Sabin's district generally does.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
we're the second most populous district or city in the district, so usually whatever Santa Ana and Garden Grove do, the rest follow.
I'm looking at grad schools. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to bed.
Have a good night, Coco.
Good night, Coco.
Can't escape reality for 2 years.
Yep.
Because that's what grad school is.
But I don't want to do a grad school online. And I know a lot of colleges are doing that, so
Yeah.
we'll see. I'm not paying full tuition to do an online course at like one of the big music schools.
I feel like they're going to get desperate next year because this year they won't have their internationals, right? So
I don't know what's happening with that.
all the
Yeah,
money
There's
probably.
like
gonna dry
30
up.
states suing the federal government over that, so
How can
we'll
you
see if
sue
that goes anywhere.
over what?
yeah, there's 30 states that are bringing the federal government to court over that law, quote unquote.
It's dumb. But even let's say they win, now you have to convince these students to come. But is their country even going to let them?
Well, the loophole is that all these colleges could offer like a 1 unit, like once a month in-person class for these kids.
Doesn't even make sense.
Nothing makes sense right anymore, Smurf.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing. Nothing in
Can-
2020 makes sense.
Can you and Coco sponsor me to come to Canada?
I guess like we'd have to marry, and then guess I could sponsor you as a spouse.
Based on my sister who got dual citizenship the other year, they really like it if you're fluent in French.
Sure.
That earned her big bonus points.
Well, shit, I can barely speak English.
Like, there's a lot of talk about like my friends who were actually going to the States to work and such. They're all thinking of coming back, but they're like, we kind of missed the repatriation schedule, so now we just kind of have to wait till the border opens up, and then we
Mhm.
think we're gonna like GTFO. So,
Rip.
okay.
Shit's fucking wild. Oh, our governor closed all restaurants and movie theaters.
Restaurants, movie theaters, gyms, salons, all that stuff again.
Oh
And
man,
this
I
is
gotta
after
go.
opening, right?
Yes.
Opening, sorry.
Yep.
I gotta go read all the comments on the OC register about this.
Oh man.
Yeah, we were talking about it at work today. Cause he like did it like at noon today or something is when he announced that we were closing stuff back up.
Oh, the top comment is already gold. It's just a mask. It's just 6 feet. It's just non-essential businesses. It's just non-essential workers. It's just a bar. It's just a restaurant. It's just to keep from It keeps going. I'm only halfway done. It just keeps from overwhelming hospitals. It's just until cases go down. It's just to protect others from hurt feelings. We took a big leap here. It's just a few violent protests. It's just a little microchip. It's just for medical information. It's just some more inmates. It's just like a credit card. It's just so you can vote. It's just a cattle car taking you to your re-education camp.
What the fuck?
That is a jump, that's for sure.
That is the definition of a slippery slope argument with some other bullshit in there.
Mm-hmm. I know, it's kind of scary. They told me today that our local hospital, Riverside Community Hospital, like their ER is full again of COVID patients. And like our clinic is so behind on calling back like COVID or patients that had a COVID test done and stuff. Like it's super sketchy.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I was reading that the testing is lagging again because they can't like process them quick enough anymore. So it takes like a week just to process the test.
Well, it's not so much that it takes a week, it's just they have so many to process because the test should only take 2 days to process. But like they were telling me that like our clinic alone by itself is 1,000 calls behind on getting people their test results. 1,000.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh god, I do not envy the supervisors that have to deal with that right now.
I was thinking about getting tested after
Oh.
running that fireworks stand.
Oh,
Because
Jesus.
that was almost 2 weeks ago, and I've shown no symptoms or anything. But just in case. I don't know. But then I'm like, if I'm not showing anything, it's probably not worth my time. Or their time.
In Oregon, if you donate blood, they'll do a free antibody test.
Oh, that's cool.
So.
Although, like, if you donate blood, I'm assuming they do it afterwards. So it's like if you're positive, like you just donated all this blood that's positive with COVID, and like you got all those people infected.
They take your temperature like 3 times before you get in there.
What if
And
you're asymptomatic though? You don't have a temperature. Also, if they're taking your temperature with those stupid fucking little temp guns, those things are pieces of shits. Like, they are literally like, if you sit in your car and you have the AC blow on your face for like just a couple minutes, it'll read your external skin temperature as like the AC. So like it never fails. Like when it was really cold during March here, like I'd walk up and I get my temp taken, they'd be like, your temp's like 95. And I'm like, okay, bye.
I'm dying.
Like, yeah, and like if you had like the heater on, then like, or like, so like what I would do is like, all I would do is like literally I just rub my forehead a little bit to warm the skin up, and then it'd be like, oh yeah, you're 97. Okay.
Wait. I can do this math. Subtract 30, then divided by 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're dying.
Yeah. I'm like, when Daniel would like do his hair in the morning, our boyfriend would do his hair in the morning, like, you know, he'd spritz it with some water to kind of tame it and everything. And then, yeah, like, they'd take his temperature and, like, because the AC would be on, it'd blow on his wet hair and it'd be cold and he'd be like, 94? It's so stupid. I hate those stupid little temp guns. They don't do shit. It's very easy to skew the results on those.
Video. But some guy did a video where he had like, he goes, they're checking everyone's temperatures before we get in the door, and he's sitting in his car with like a hair dryer. He goes, guess he's about to get 2 weeks off of work.
I saw that on Reddit. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of like tell them you're not feeling good, and then have the, you know, have the heater on your forehead a little bit, and then they take your temperature, and it's like, oh yeah, you're above 100. Go home.
But isn't it already like 100 something?
101.4.
right now?
Oh, in California, yeah, it was like 104 today, where I live.
I think that they told me last time was if you have 100.3, that's the temperature for COVID.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. We live in a state with an egomaniacal dictator wannabe governor.
Dude, I've seen people call Gavin Newsom Führer. Führer Newsom.
Oh my god. These people are still equating the stock market with the economy.
Lol.
Oh, it's killing me. It's killing me. That's why I love reading these comments. The OC Register has the best comment section because it's just filled with the dumbest fucking people. And it really makes me
Is this like
feel...
a newspaper comment?
Yeah, it's
There's-
like a newspaper comment section. It's one of my like guilty pleasures is reading newspaper comment sections because generally the only people that comment on internet newspapers are fucking nut jobs.
Every few days, there's an editorial in New Jersey's papers about how Murphy is a dictator who's trying to, you know, destroy our economy and drive everyone out of New Jersey.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we're like, us in New York now are getting down to single-digit deaths and like 2-digit cases.
Yeah, I thought I saw some map the other day where it was like states with like the fewest cases per 10 people or some shit, and New Jersey was the only one that was like in the lowest area.
It's getting pretty under
With
control.
New York being pretty high up there right next to them.
Well, it's
We
okay,
got a lot of people coming down from Pennsylvania and like Delaware and stuff, and I saw like 4 or 5? Yeah, 4 or 5 Florida tags yesterday.
Oh no!
I was like, what are you doing up
Florida
here?
man's coming for you, Zad.
So, you know, have you guys heard? So some Americans are claiming that they are trying to get to Alaska. And by some like stupid treaty that we signed, we have to let them pass. However, because they're now entering Canada, they have to be quarantined for 2 weeks. So now they're taking this as like a 2-week vacation in Canada.
Yes.
All right. Oh, I'm going to Alaska. Okay, I'm going to get quarantined. So they quarantine at some like campsite, and they like the owners have to do everything for them because they can't technically go to the supermarket. They can't do anything.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, I think
That is
Lola on
lazy
the other server was talking
Americans
about
to
that.
the finest.
I
They
think
Mirror
just
thing.
take a free 2-week
Alaska.
vacation.
Smart,
Hey.
can you come visit me when I visit Alaska, please? Thank you.
Good.
If I remember
Lord.
correctly, some guy ended up pulling that shtick, but then went to the Maritimes, which is on the complete other side.
Oh,
We're losing people.
We are losing people.
All those East Coast people.
Yep.
Rip.
any snoozers?
Hey,
Feel free
snoozers
isn't
in
even East
chat.
Coast though. He peaced out. He was like, "I'll fuck you." If we have any
Mine's still good.
clean, real plates, can you bring me one?
Ooh, it's a virus.
Please.
And viruses do what they do best. They spread. We're way past the point of being able to stop it as a country.
All hail our new viral overlords.
No, I have some up here.
I mean, that comment's kind of slightly true.
Continue
most
protecting the
fucked up way.
vulnerable, and the kids belong in school. What about... Everyone keeps talking about the kids belong in school. What about the teachers?
Coke. Yeah, let's do a Coke.
The unions are going to basically say fuck no to this. I can see the writings on the wall.
I don't know. I think the unions might fold on this shit.
I read that Nancy Pelosi, or no, someone said that.
Hold up. Did you say Pelosi?
Shut up! I don't do politics.
I just wanted to make sure I heard you right. I like that. Pelosi.
Someone said that the virus only infects 0.02% of kids. And so someone tweeted, well, that's like 15,000 kids, so welcome back to school.
Well, and that's just the mortality rate. That's not anything else. That's not having them out of school for being sick. That's not considering that they might need to be hospitalized. That's not considering any of the other things that go along with getting COVID.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, fatalities, like, don't account for, like, the big number of just people getting infected. I don't know how, like, if they're gonna have kids go back to school, I don't know how they're gonna keep your kids properly separated, because, like, if you have an average class size of in like the poor districts that are 30 to 40 kids, how the fuck are you gonna separate 30 to 40 kids in a single classroom?
I have a class with 50 to 60, so yeah.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
Wow.
Well, he's a
I
band
mean, it's
teacher.
like my ensemble class.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like the
Are they
whole
just
band.
sticking them in cubicles, basically.
No, I don't know what the other classes are doing.
Like,
but even then, when I have that class, my class is fucking packed. My band room is really small.
Yeah, because I know, like, back when I was in wind ensemble, like, and we had everyone from all of the bands come in, like, that room, our room was full, and I want to say our band room was not terribly small, but, like, it was pretty stuffed in there. And we did not have 50 to 60 people.
Yeah, we're on the small side of bands.
Crazy.
But even then, if we do this online shit, I don't know what my classes are going to look like next year. They're going to be terrible. 2 years of no recruiting. It's... my program's in shambles.
Yeah, you have to basically rebuild your entire program now.
Peppa hands.
But like how they're doing it in my district, Smurf, is that they're cutting the school day in half. So you only do half of your classes, and then those classes are cut in half, and they take 2 days. So like the first half of period 1 goes 1 day, and the second half goes the next day, and then the second half of the day, periods 4, 5, and 6, those get split up, and those go Thursday, Friday, and then we're off 1 day.
So, like, the only way I can think of is, like, if you take Saturday to actually, like, make up some of this lost time, right?
They're not going to try and make up the lost time. They're just going to try and roll with it.
Because how else are you going to, like, you're going to lose half your curriculum.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't make sense. Like, unless, so the other option is you're cutting summer break. Or one of the breaks, I guess. But that doesn't make up, like, half a school year.
No. Like, the only thing
it's going to be one of those things where, like, they're just going to try to do the best they can.
Yeah, the only thing we'll be able to do is cut down the amount of content and try and get through the absolute fundamentals. And so, like, what I would do is I would cut the bullshit out of the math and just do a few things, but make it much more rigorous for the kids. But you can't do that in every class, so I don't know. It's
like, what do you
a
do with
shit
the
show.
slow learners? they're just like completely fucked.
I was about to say it's probably one of those situations where if you're a slow learner or you're one of those students that like comes in like during lunch or like after school for assistance, they're probably gonna fall behind and it's gonna be real sad.
Yeah.
And then they would say, "Oh, we'll just put them in summer school." That doesn't help.
And then what's going to happen with like secondary education?
All completely valid points. We're totally fucking over a group of kids for a very long time.
Well, glad I'm not a kid.
Oh man, me too. I feel bad for my seniors that got fucked out of their senior year, and now for the ones that are going to college, like they don't even get that first like semester like experience of being in college and figuring it all out.
Yeah.
It's
Are they doing even dorms? Like,
so some schools like they're only doing certain classes. So like if you're a freshman, you can go to the dorm in the fall, and then if you're a sophomore, you can go to the dorm in the spring semester. But it's just a shit show. Like that's the
Yeah.
only way to describe it. It's an absolute shit show. How's Canada doing? We're so fucked up. We don't hear about anything else in the world.
Canada has like 20 cases.
not
That's it.
bad. We're doing like phased reopening, so we're on phase 2.
They have no one that
To
lives
do
there is
phase
the
3
difference.
Probably next month or maybe the month
California
after.
has like 10 times
We were
the
close to
population of
phase 2.
Canada.
Now we're back to phase 4. Our numbers go in reverse in my district.
We're on phase 2, about to go back to phase 0, which was everything closes down.
Yeah, California and like every other state except New York and New Jersey opened too quickly before the cases really got down to a manageable level. Although it felt like California had it under control, and then
California
you had
was
these
doing really good because
anti-maskers that are just fucking nuts.
Yeah, because we like I will give Gavin Newsom credit. Like he got on top of like the lockdown stuff and like the precaution stuff like pretty early. Like we were doing really well for a very, very long time. And then as soon as like we started being like, okay, we're gonna open some stuff, like people fucking lost their minds because they were tired of being at home. So they were like, yeah, we're gonna go out to the bar and to the restaurants and fucking get sick instead of just staying home and being cautious. Because like that's most of our numbers right now, are like the people in roughly our age group, or like the 20 to 40-year-olds that went out and went to a bar to party and went to restaurants and
Yeah.
Take a look at Florida.
I think that was the issue, is I don't think they educated people on, hey, here's what you should do when you go out.
And I mean, like, even the restaurants, because, like, I still have a lot of friends that work for Olive Garden, right? Like, even a lot of the restaurants were like, okay, like, every, 50% capacity for indoor dining, and it's like every other table was taken. So, like, you still had, like, social distancing and all that jazz, but, like, I don't know, like, these people, I don't see how they could have done that at a bar.
I don't think,
Or, like, a
they shouldn't
nightclub.
open bars and nightclubs. I think that was a stupid idea.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, even 50% capacity for restaurants is, I feel like, pushing it. I went to a restaurant like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and there was zero social distancing. And I was like, I'm good. I'm not going to partake here because you guys aren't following the guidelines.
Oh, so Toronto Public Health actually put out guidelines, which includes guidelines for orgies.
Amazing.
Let me post it.
That's funny.
It's my constitutional right to eat at a bar and go to the beach. Quit making me wear a mask.
So
It's
do you just have to
against
wear
the
your
Constitution.
So Smurf, do you just have to wear your mask during the orgy?
No, you have to take it online and you have to sext instead. Can't you read?
I
And
didn't
it's,
look up yet. Oh, you posted it. Okay.
living at the coast, I heard that for about 3 weeks straight because people were saying that because we closed our beaches.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. So speaking of closing beaches, so like I'm sure you guys Ninja and Saban are aware, but like pretty much all of the beaches in California, like Southern California, got closed for 4th of July, with the exception for whatever reason of San Diego. Like San Diego kept their beaches open, and like holy shit, those beaches were fucking packed for 4th of July because everyone and their mom wanted to go to the beach, and I'm like, why? There's so many people, you're all gonna get sick.
Because everyone knows the 38th Amendment to the Constitution says you have the right to party.
Indeed.
Signed by the President Beastie Boys.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Covidiot continually trends on Twitter. Although Recall Newsom is now trending on Twitter.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
It's not gonna happen in fucking California. Also, hi, Bimmy.
Be me lurking. Isn't there supposed to be like a fate that spawns here? I will say, like, I'm pretty glad I'm the type of person that, like, I just want to stay home. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I just want to stay home and play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents are like, well, aren't you bored? I'm like, no, I've got my stuff to play. I'm good. I just miss going out to restaurants and getting food. But, I mean, otherwise, I'm very content.
Just have
I guess you guys
no
still
contact
have,
delivery
like,
with
driving.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But sometimes it just doesn't get to you the same way that you get it in the restaurant.
No, I know. There's definitely certain foods that, like, I would prefer to eat at a restaurant than I do at home after, like, being in a bag for 20 minutes.
But yeah, totally DoorDash it or whatever your delivery service of choice is.
They won't allow DoorDash in the town I live in.
That is super unfortunate.
It might be better because the drivers are just the most retarded people I've ever worked with. I swear to God. I ordered food the other day. And it clearly, like, my apartment is 60B. And it clearly says it in the address, okay? The guy dropped it off at my door, and kudos to this guy. He's one of the few that apparently can walk in a straight path and find my fucking apartment. Took a picture of it and left and was like, your food's here, smiley face. And I looked at it, and I was like, that's not my apartment, dude. And he's like, well, your instructions were vague. And I was like, that shouldn't have been the vague part. It's in the address that's, like, posted. Oh, no, it's not. I fucking took a screenshot of it, and I sent it to him. And I'm like, does that not say my apartment? Oh, it doesn't say that on my end.
What?
Oh yeah, of course.
How do these people find where you live if they don't have your address? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I stopped replying. He didn't get a tip. Fuck that dude.
You get your food. That's
I'm
the
gonna
most
say, did you at
important
least
I
get
did.
your
I went and
food?
walked and got my food. It was super awkward, like walking to someone else's apartment and like yoinking food off the doormat.
It's actually mine.
I like looked in the like tried to look through the blinds, kind of not like creepy, like as I was walking by to see if I could tell if anyone was home.
So you say, I promise I'm not a package thief. I'm just getting my food.
I
Well, if
legit
there were
paid
like
for this.
if there were lights on or something, I'd knock. But there wasn't, so I just left. But like, oh, it makes me so mad. The amount of people that can't get to my apartment. There's like 4 entrances to my building, and I like the first instruction that I have is enter off of this street, right? So that way you're guaranteed to go into the right entrance. The amount of people.
Oh, it never fails. We tell people, like, hey, like, don't go to the main entrance because there's a side gate that's closer to our apartment, and, like, they always go to the main entrance. I think it's just the way their GPS configures it, and, like, I get the feeling they're too stupid to actually read the instructions half the time, or they just don't bother. Because it's funny, like, we'll see them, like, drive up, and they'll go to the main entrance, and then, like, it'll, like, dawn on them that they didn't read the instructions, and then they'll, like, drive around to the side gate.
Yeah, my favorite is when they're like, because after, it says use this street. The second instructions, and I put this one in all caps, is don't go in the car gate. Because if you go in the car gate in my area, it puts you so far away from my apartment, and my complex is a goddamn maze. And so the amount of people that'll call me and be like, well, I'm near a bunch of garages. The first thing I always say is, did you read my instructions?
No.
Well, yeah, it said enter off of... And then they see in big capital letters, and I'm like, yeah, that's why it says don't use the car gate. Oh. I swear, they gotta hate me. I'm such a dick to them if they don't read my instructions. So that, like, it's like bare minimum, man. It triggers me so badly.
The only time I've had something like DoorDash was in Vegas, and I can't say I had a bad experience because it's fucking Vegas, and it was for a hotel resort.
Yeah, I'm sure if they're going to like hotels and stuff, it's probably pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
I think it's mainly because there's a lot, like I remember reading articles, it's new people because they just got, let's say, for,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
No, and I know that, which is why I leave detailed instructions.
Just read the fucking instructions!
It makes me so mad. I make it so easy for them. There's even a map at the gate. And the instructions say, you look at the map. Oh, I didn't see the map. It's, I swear to God, like a 4 foot by like 4 foot square map.
It's a giant map.
It's massive. Yes, they haven't seen it. You pass it to go in the gate. Alright, I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna go eat some food.
maybe you should order some food.
Not fuck that. I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
Sandwich. I got some Thai food delivered. At least they like read our instructions.
I miss Thai food so much.
I miss my ramen place. I can get it delivered, it's just not as good.
Yeah, because your noodles will get soggy. Not
No,
soggy.
they
but-
deliver it all like separated.
Oh, okay, that's good.
It still doesn't taste as good.
It's because it's not the same experience.
It's part of it. I need my pork ramen saving. It fuels my
Oh.
world.
God, I miss that ramen shop.
You know, there's actually sorry, hang on one second. I'm just reading something. There's like frozen ramen. So like, you know how instant ramen it's dried, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's actually like frozen type. So you actually like once you boil it, it comes out to like fairly similar consistency to like the noodle shop.
Nice to
ones.
know they didn't
Like
fix
obviously
this
it's not gonna
hat
come
to
close,
work.
but
I've
it's a bit
seen
more expensive.
I've seen like frozen udon packages.
Yeah, so something similar to that.
Okay.
Smart, how come you didn't do same block?
Oh. Oops.
Nice to know that
It's
the Thug's mug and King Slime crown do not work on Vera. Feels bad.
Oh my god, I've been hearing. I was reading about the. Hey, maybe we'll finally get some hairstyles and hats for Vera and Hrothgar. No! Square Enix needs to spend their resources on catching up and not wasting their development time on promises that are never going to be fulfilled.
What?
Because the people who work on that stuff obviously are the people that... Just quit asking for it! You're causing Yoshi P stress!
I could actually see that as a comment too.
Yeah.
Did you see the one about the person who posted to ask to hide other people's glamour because it ruins their immersion?
No! Where? Where?
I saw it on
I saw that.
14.
Oh.
And the person who posted it was a Makote in the full maid outfit.
I see it. My immersion.
I had that
I
shit
feel
post
like
14 forever.
I feel like that's an ARR thing. I remember this.
Yeah.
Because it had to do
ARR.
with like Rogadins wearing fishnets.
They couldn't wear the fishnets, but this is kind of similar because they're complaining about males wearing thongs and dresses.
Oh, that means it's gotta be new because that means they're using them 2B leggings.
I was about to
Does
say,
this-
bro, what they have like the I can't say this word, subgulars from ARR that were like practically thongs anyway.
Man, I miss the days of everyone running around in sublagars.
Like
No,
that
you
level
don't.
14 set that you got as you were leveling, and like
Oh,
literally.
there was something amazing about when we were all leveling up, like back when the game started and starting zones were packed and everyone was so fucking hideously dressed. Fucking
Tin cans.
tin can tanks and mages with like cooking mitts holding their I was
Oh
holding
my
my fucking
God,
summoning
I
book with
hated
this
those
massive
fucking
mitt.
oven mitts.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
I
about.
know,
Those
I know
oven
what you're talking
mitts.
about.
None of the colors match. Like your shirt's like green, your pants are like purple, and your hat's orange.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was great, you know.
We still get that experience with new expansions, I guess.
Kinda,
No,
sorta,
because
but-
it's not all mismatched, right? Like, and people glamour. Like, I glamored some of that gear.
I don't.
All I know is as soon as I got to the fucking dwarf area and I got the dwarf set, I was so happy that the headpiece worked on Vera.
I immediately glamored that shit off.
Like, I glamored it too, but like the fact that it did work on Vera, like I lost my shit when we got to that quest and completed it and got all the items for it.
God, I remember playing early access ARR. Or no, not even early access. It was phase 4 of the beta.
I would say probably the beta, right?
And I was just trying to get all my classes to like the level 20 cap and just being in freaking Limsa or Lenosha, just doing all the fates. Oh, I remember that. It was so much fun with the community back then.
I miss farming fates in Northern Thanalan before POTT came out. Probably because I'm a little bit
yeah.
masochistic, but
Don't kill the sheeps. What was it? Don't kill the lambs, right? And then don't turn in the elemental shit.
Yep.
Yeah, people were like, "Don't turn in the elemental. It's just farming for XP." And
I remember I accidentally killed a lamb. And people lost their shit. We were just like fucking neckbeards, like spurging out. Because I think I don't remember what I did. I think I was very excited I had my asthma 2 finally or some shit. Rest in peace, my asthma 2. Pepe
Oh,
hands.
rip.
yeah, that's how I got everything to 50 back in the day. It was just fucking Northern Thanalan fate farming while waiting for dungeon queues.
There was
Yep.
that one fate up in the top right-hand corner. The chain fate was.
Yeah, that was the
shit
Lambs
show.
of Dalamud.
That one, and then there was the Chimera. That was another giant shit show.
It always felt bad when like the Lambs of Dalamud fate chain started, and like you just got to like the second one, and then your dungeon queue popped, and it'd been like 20 minutes while you were waiting. So you're like, do I accept my dungeon queue? Do I do this fate?
And so you would wait till the very last second, hoping someone else would drop out of the queue.
Yep.
Yeah, and then there was that shit. Man, you remember when Crystal Tower came out? And people, or was it Circus Tower? People would fish for the final boss queue. So, like,
Yes.
you'd spend
Crystal.
like 10 to 20 minutes, like, accepting queues just for people to bail.
Yeah, that was with Crystal before they put the 3 strikes and you're out.
Holy shit.
And now you see a queue that like you get joined in progress, like, oh god, what the fuck happened to this?
Oh man, joining those RM Veil groups that have been like 40 minutes in progress and they're only on like the second boss feels bad. Man, you want to talk about shitty dungeon runs? So, I was leveling my last character up in WoW recently, and like I got this one dungeon that was one of the first dungeons from Cataclysm, and like Cata dungeons aren't hard necessarily, but compared to Wrath of the Lich King and BC leveling dungeons, like you have to have half a brain because they do have mechanics in the normal version versus the heroic version, and like this tank would not accept the fact that he was pulling trash so shittily that the healer couldn't keep up. And, like, I literally told him, like, pull...
Wait, how do you pull shittily?
So,
Like-
So, after the third boss, there's a pack of trash called, like, Raging... Or they're called Earth Ragers, right? Furious Earth Ragers or something or other. And they have this skill that they do called Meteor. And what you have to do is you have to stack with your entire group to split the damage of the Meteor on trash mobs. So what he was doing was he was pulling the side pack mobs, which are all casters that put a dot on you. And if you don't dispel this dot, it can stack up and it does a lot of damage. And then, like, the Earth Ragers got pulled. So everyone's stacked and, like, the poor healer's trying to keep up. The tank's not interrupting these boar casts because they do a lot of, like, overtime damage. And, like, then the meteors drop, and then one drops, and then the second one drops, and then, like, half the party dies. And I literally told him, like, you need to, like, pay attention to what you're pulling. And he went on about how, like, he had just did this dungeon, and it was fine, and if we didn't have a shitty shaman healer or a shitty monk healer, like, it'd be fine, blah, 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 blah. So, like, we finally got to the fourth boss, and we pulled the trash in front of her, which is like these baby core hounds. And like the baby core hounds, what they do is they have lava drool, and this lava drool puts puddles on the ground, right? And like I'm literally watching this tank because World of Warcraft is great. If you're standing in shit, it will show a debuff. So, like, I know he's standing in these puddles, right? And he was like, I'm not standing in the puddles. I'm like, I can see you standing in the puddles. Like, the healer can't heal you when you're standing in both the puddles. Like, give me a break. So, eventually, like, the shaman healer is fed up and he left. And then, because he had done another, like, Earth Rager pull with a side pull and it was bad and it wiped us. And I told him he was being a fucking shitter. So we got this priest, and, like, the tank was like, oh my god, thank god it's a priest. And he did the same pull! And you want to know what happened? We died! And then he fucking left. Shit was hysterical.
Sounds like Tales from DF shit.
Dude, and then to top it off, right? To top it off, he left. We got another tank. The tank did one pull. It was bad because he kind of did the same thing, and I told him, hey, just pull the Earth Ragers. At least he listened. He pulled the one Earth Rager by itself, and then, like, he left, and I was like, okay, that's weird. And then I was on a druid, so I just said, fuck it, I'll switch over to tanky spec, and I'll tank the last boss. And as we're tanking the last boss, the first tank re-queues into our dungeon, and I told him to get fucked as, like, the last boss died, because he didn't get credit for killing the last boss. Oh, it was great.
Smart for you to choose the wrong one.
That's what I said.
Oh, dude, baby, I was
Man, I've been
savage. This
thinking
thing was
about-
fucking retarded, though. He literally
been
wasted
thinking
like
about
40
it a lot.
minutes
Yeah,
of
no,
my
it's
time
all-
in this dungeon that's not that hard. Because he was being stupid. Alrighty, Beamy, I'm gonna turn the stream off. Have a good night! Since all we've been doing is sitting here talking in town.